Okay, so hello and welcome, and today I'm going to tell you how to make a Discord bot for absolutely free and host it 24/7. So yeah, that's basically all I need to say for the introduction. Now let's start and get into it. Okay, so to start with the things that you'll need for this, you need to download Visual Studio Code. Visual Studio Code, I mean, you can use any code editor, but Visual Studio Code, it's very recommended in the coding community, and this is the one I use, and I've had no errors with it. It's really good, and I think you should use it. So, yeah, I also recommend Node. You need Node.js for the bot, and Node.js is like, you need it. It's like the JavaScript version that we're using. You need a Heroku account. Heroku is the platform that we're going to host the bot on for 24/7. And as you can see, I've already got this bot, and it's like the logs, and these are the systems that I restarted the bot and stuff. And yeah, you also need a GitHub account, and for this, you need a GitHub account for the actual code, and then you deploy it into Heroku. Then you need to download GitHub Desktop to connect with your Visual Studio Code. And of course, you need a Discord account. Why would you not? Why would you be watching if you didn't have one? So you need to go to discord.com/developers/applications. The link is in the description, so don't worry if you can't access it. And as you can see, these are all of my bots that I've made. This one I really need to delete, and yeah, I really need to delete this one. This one is not relevant, it has no coding. Okay, here we go. These are all of my bots. And to make a new bot, you have to click New Application. And then you have create an application, then give your bot a name. Let's call it like this one, YouTube. Yeah, there we go. And now choose an icon if you want. I guess I'll choose why do I have Bill Gates here? Here we go, this guy. And I don't know why I did this, but just cool. So now you got a bot, then click Add Bot, and click Yes, do it. So now you have this here, and you click here's a token. Don't show this to anyone. If you show this to any person, they'll be able to edit your code, and they'll be able to do anything with your bot. So don't reveal it. I'm gonna reveal it here, but I'm gonna regenerate it, and this bot is not really gonna I'm gonna delete it after this tutorial because I don't need it. So let me call it YouTube example instead. Here we go. So now you click the permissions that the bot needs. You can have admin and any other thing. I'm gonna put the admin. And here we go. And there's all of these other settings. So go to general information, copy the client ID, and now you need to go to this website called discordapi.com/permissions.html. This is the permissions calculator. So you can go to this, and now you go to this link, and then as you can see, this is a very familiar screen to most people that get bots from Top.gg and stuff like Me6 and stuff. So as you can see, it says active since the day that you're doing this. For me, it's the 27th of June, so it says that, and using 0 servers because it just came out, and this application cannot read your messages, and there we go. So put it into my bot testing server, authorize, yep, there we go. I love these things. There we go, done. And now it's authorized. So now go to your Discord. Okay, open. It's connecting. Yeah, there we go. So now if I go to my bot testing server, you should see that here we go, it's here. Your bot should be inside the server, and but you might notice that it's not online and it's actually offline, and you might need to have it online because it can't do anything if it's offline, as it's just offline. If you try and ping it, even if you try and ping it, then nothing will work, as you can see. It won't wake up when you ping it, and it's just not much is happening. So this is where the coding part comes in. And to make this, you have to go to Visual Studio Code, but first you need to make a folder specifically for the bot. And you click New. This should work. Your folder, there we go. So then you put the bot name. You don't have to. You can name it anything you want. It doesn't really matter. And then YouTube example. There we go. And then open your CMD. Your command prompt. Here we go. Here you go. So now you should do CD desktop. So what CD does, it technically navigates inside a folder. So now you see CD, then your folder name, so like example. And there we go. So now you do npm init and package, and then this like does all the stuff. So the package name, yep, that's fine. Version, leave that blank. Description, yeah. Entry point, index.js, yep. Test command, you don't have to do anything. Git repository, we'll come to that later. Keywords, no, nothing. And for author, you can just put your name or something. Licensed, yep, and there we go, and put yes. And now you should see package here. And now click open with, then Visual Studio Code. And as you can see, it's here. Like name, YT example, and version. You should see all of this here, and you can edit it very easily. And if you want, you can give a description like YouTube. Like that, that's the description. And now the file saves, so save it, and there you go. So now do npm install discord.js. This will basically install all of the stuff you need to make the bot, and without it you can't make a bot. And remember, you need to download node.js for this. And now you should see it's flashing, and now there's another folder called node modules, and as you can see it's at discord.js, and all of these other folders here. And now you need to go to File, Open Folder, then go to your desktop where you find a folder, and click on the thing, and so click Select Folder. And now you should see node modules, and then it's all the folders, and yeah, this is still here. So what you need to do is click New File, then call it index.js. If you want, you can call it bot.js, but I had to call it index.js. You can call it anything you want if the ending is js.js. So there you go, you've got this here. And now you should see a folder in the actual file, in the actual folder, which is called index, and then the type is a JS file. So yeah, now you've got a file, and this is where everything you need happens. This is where you code everything that the bot does, and yeah, let me show you an example.
Nope.
I will include all the code in the description in a pastebin file, so if you can't code that well, then you can copy all of my code but replace the commands with what you wanted to do. Okay, so you're now inside that Visual Studio Code, and you're ready to start coding. So now you need to do const, which const is technically the name that defines a variable, and discord equals require, and yeah, discord, yeah, this one, discord.js. And you have to have this at the end of it, because in JavaScript you need to have a semicolon at the end of each line, because if it's not, then it'll come here in the problems section. Well, technically not in this one, but in most cases. Then you need to do const. Oh, this will mean that he has to have this Discord.js running. And bot, some people do const client, but I do const bot. Equals new Discord.client. And that just, yeah. And I'll do const token equals, and then now you just copy your token. Copy. And then put your token into here. And now you've got your token in there. And now you need to do bot.login and then process. No, that's coming up later. But at the moment you just need to do just token. And now there you go. This is enough to make the bot be online. But this is a bit, it won't do anything. It will just be online. So I'm gonna make it do a thing when when the console comes. When it comes on, it's gonna do a message to the console. So like bot.on ready. Then you have to do this like a comma. Then this, and then you have to do a symbol encoding, which is equals, then the arrow. And as you can see, that's the problem here. But because you have to add this at the end. And it's still expected because we haven't finished. You have to do console.log. And then like the message that you want to do. So I'm going to do like bot online. There we go, that's the message that we're going to put inside the thing. So then you do, I guess this is if you want, yeah, and then it gets to one thing where if you want to set the activity at the, what's called the status of the bot, like playing something, I'll show you what I mean. So, for example, my bot is saying playing blank, the comma is prefix. So I'm going to make this, so bot.user activity. No, but user set activity, sorry. Dot set activity. And then yep. And then bracket. And then I'm gonna make it say sub to. Yeah, there we go, that's done. And now I'm gonna do save. And also now, 1 second, I'll do a bot.on message. So bot.on message. No, the bot.on message is like, well. Bot.on message, yeah. Yeah, that bot.on, I was right the first time. The bot.on message, it's like this. And then you do not these message and this symbol again and that. And now you do an if statement, message dot, which an if statement is set basically. There's a specific thing that you put in, and if you don't put that thing in, it doesn't do anything. But if you put that thing in, it does a specific function. It's basically like one of the essential things of coding. It's like in every single coding language. And programming language, I mean, but technically the same thing. And you do if message.content equals, then like the message that you want to put. So, for example, let's put hi. Then if it says, this means that if it says hi, put one of these at the end too. Then oh yeah, and you have to put these. For this one, you have to put, there you go. This will take some time, 1 second. And there we go, that's fixed the problem. So now you do this one, and it's message.reply you do message dot no message dot reply, because then it would do that. So message dot channel dot send, and then put the message that you want to send. So like oh, this one you just put just there we go. So now I do message, so you let's put hi, I will go. There we go, just do that. Well, yeah, there we go. So now do put this and put this this and this now. And it says no problems have been detected. So now you should go to this and then terminal and click node. Oh, you need to save it first, I forgot. So save that like that. So node space dot. And I guess it says, it normally says a oh wait, I think I figured out where I got wrong. It says here message, you have to put it in these, so like message, I think so. And there we go, file, save, node, space dot. And it says here bot online in the console. And if you look here, then it's online here. And if you say hi, and it says hi, I will go now. So that proves that this will work. But now you'll see that when you let me save it first. When you close this, then it will go offline. Well, it normally goes offline, but or when you close your computer, it will go offline. So you need to make it to actually stay online. And this is where you need Heroku and this stuff. And yeah. So this is where Heroku and stuff comes in. Oh, look at this. It has like the status, like playing Subscape. Yeah. So now you need to open GitHub on your computer and click new repository. And the repository name, call it like the name of your bot, I don't know. And now the description, you don't have to put anything. Public or private, put it as private, because if it is public, anyone can see the information and copy your bot. Oh, and if it's public, then anyone can see your bot token too. And click initialize. Now just don't click anything else, or it won't work. It just will crash the whole thing. So click create repository. And now it's here. And now go to the desktop app, so GitHub desktop. And click add repository, clone repository actually, and find your repository here. If you can't see it here, just copy this link and paste it into here. So then click on this, then click clone, and it's cloning every file inside it. And now what you need to do is that you'll see it in documents. So you go to documents. First, let's copy all of this. Copy. Then go to documents, then GitHub. It should be here somewhere. But why can't I find it? GitHub, here we go. So now, here, so you see here, get YouTube example. So then, paste it all into here. And now it's all here. Okay, so now, you'll see that this is in here. Now reload this and you'll see all of this that is in here. You'll see a lot of things, like 326 changed files. So it's the summary. You can do anything you want, like one if you want, and commit to master. Click commit to master, and now you need a publish branch. So which means that you'll put the branch onto the GitHub online thing. So now you click, it's pushing to origin, so it's pushing to the original repository. And now it's, if you look on here and refresh the page, you'll see all of this stuff here, and it's from the GitHub desktop app. And you'll see that it's everything that you wrote. And yeah, it's here. So now what you need to do is go to your index.js file and you have to remove anything to do with a token. And because it's not, because the token is not important, we'll add that in Heroku. And what you do is delete the token and put process.env, no, not next text, env.token. There we go. So now you put that, and now save it again, and go to your GitHub desktop. You'll see this again. Just do that, commit master, and push origin again. And now it's pushing to the origin. You'll find it, and then now you have to go to Heroku now. You just go to Heroku.com. Yeah, here we go. Yeah. And click new, and click create new app. And the app name, like the example. Some names are not available. That's the problem with Heroku, because there's a lot of names. So yep, choose a region. It's like Europe or United States, depends where you live in. That's inaccurate. We left ages ago. So now create app. And now you click GitHub, connect to GitHub. And now you make sure you log in with GitHub. I'm already logged in, so that's why my account is already there. Make sure it's your account. And search for your repository, so like do a keyword. And here we go, it's here. And click connect. And it should be connecting to your repository. And here we go. And click here, choose a branch to deploy. Click enable automatic deploys. Because what that will do is when it will update whenever you push the origin here in what's it called? Here in GitHub, whenever you push the origin, you will it will automatically update here in the Heroku. So now you go to settings and go to add build pack and Node.js. Or if Node.js, because that's what we did it in. And click review config vars, and for key do token, and for this do value, put the token in there, and click add. And now you've got the token in there. And now you have to go to deploy, or metrics actually. Click configure dynos. Yeah, now you have to go to your okay, so make a new file now and call it PROC file, like that, and you'll see the Heroku logo come up there. And now click here and click worker equals index.js. Right, so I have to do worker and that node index.js. Or if you named it bot.js, then put bot.js here. It's really important that you put the file of this here. It's really important that you do that. So then, yep. No, sorry, you have to put it next to it like this. File, save. Okay, so now you need to go back to your GitHub desktop and commit it to master again and push the origin. Alright, so it's fetching the origin, as you can see here. And now if you go to Heroku, then reload the page. Okay, here we go. So now you can see in resources, you can see web npm.start and worker, the file that you did. And it says node index.js. So now click edit here and click that, confirm. Then here, that, confirm. And now you click more, restart all dynos here, then more, view logs. And state change from starting to up, and starting process, and it says here, bot online. And now if you go to here, then that bot is offline. You can close your Visual Studio Code, you can close your computer. It'll be offline, it'll be online for 24/7, and it will go down very little. And I'll probably change this bot to something else. Like, I'll change the bot to like I change the bot, I don't know, so in some way. So now it still works, all the commands still work, hi still works. And you've just successfully made the bot 24/7. Now it will run for a long time. Well, unless you delete it, of course. And now, yeah, now that the bot is online, and it will stay that way unless you turn it off. Okay, so I hope this video helped in helping you to make a Discord bot. And it's like the only method I found that actually worked for free. And yeah, that's basically all I have to say. So thanks for watching, make sure like and subscribe if you like the video. And stay tuned for another video. By the way, this footage is a preview of one of my next videos I'm doing.